Good afternoon and welcome to our Wednesday Word of Encouragement. We're glad that you're joining us. Well, with all the difficulties going on, it's easy to get discouraged. And I want to remind us of a few things today that I think will give us the power that we need to live the Christian life. There's a misinterpreted verse sometimes in the Word of God that I think if we understand it and if we live it, will really make a difference in our life. It's Matthew 17:20. You don't have enough faith, Jesus told them. I tell you the truth. If you had faith even as small as a mustard seed, you could say to this mountain, move from here to there, and it would move. Nothing would be impossible. Sometimes we think, well, if my faith was bigger, then God would do the things that I am asking him to do. That's not what this verse is saying. This verse is saying, how big is the God that you trust in? I think there's another principle that's also found here. We reap what we sow. That applies to so many parts of our life, but it also comes to our faith. If we have small faith and we have a small God, then that's what we're going to reap. But if we have a strong faith, a powerful faith, then I believe that's also what we're going to reap. We reap what we sow. Do we believe that God can conquer the COVID? Do we believe that God can bring peace to our world? Do we believe that we can put our faith and trust in God and He will deliver us? Also, do we have enough faith to let God do it the way He is going to do it? Sometimes we want to tell God, God, this is what I want done, and this is how I want it done, and I want it done right now. And God says, well, it's on my time. I think God's working in this world today. I think He's working through a lot of the problems that are going on, and we must trust Him as those problems evolve. And we must trust that He's going to lead us through that. We have to put our faith, hope, and trust in God. Sometimes as we look throughout history and the Bible, we see God has used some terrible events to bring about great victories for His people. I think He's going to bring about a great victory. People say, well, when churches open, will anybody come back? And I say, yes, they will, because I believe God will work in people's hearts. I think God is using this period of time to do some whittling. I think God is trying to see how strong is people's faith. Will they really put their trust and faith in Him? I think He's also opened up some new doors that we can use to spread the Word of God with our online preaching and teaching. We've just got to trust that God will work. It's not based upon me. It's not based upon you. It's based upon God, believing that God will provide. I believe God will bring the harvest. The Bible tells us that over and over again. Luke 6:38 says, give and you'll receive. Your gift will return to you full, pressed down, shaken together. Make room for more, rain over, and pour into your lap. The amount you give will determine the amount you get back. I think that's true in our giving, it's true in the way we share the gospel, and it's true in our faith. If I truly believe in God, if I truly believe that God can work and is working in this world, God will give me the faith to be able to handle whatever comes down. I believe that if we will just trust in God, that God is the one who supplies, that God is the one who meets every need we have, if we will only put our faith and trust in Him. So as I end today, my question for you is, how big is your faith? Is your faith based on you, or is it on a mighty, wonderful, great, good, awesome God who delivered His people many times and will deliver us? This is David Berry for the Visalia Community Church of Christ. We hope you'll join us for our 8:30 in-person service on Sunday or 10 o'clock for online service as we continue to work through the book of Romans. We're glad that you have been joining us and all the great comments we're getting. Have a blessed week.